What if everything you will be doing in life, every decision, every mistake, every success could be turned into a system, a repeatable formula for success? Imagine having a personal playbook that helps you win in business, relationships, and life itself. That's exactly what Ray Dalio discovered, and today you are about to learn it all. The book Principles by Ray Dalio is not just another self help book, it's a blueprint for thinking clearly and making better decisions. Ray Dalio is one of the world's most successful investors and the founder of Bright Bridgewater Associates, one of the largest hedge funds in the world. But what makes him different is not just his success, it's how he achieved it. Instead of relying on luck or instinct, Dalio built a system of principles, rules based on experience that guided every decision he made. And here's the powerful idea: success is not random, it's systematic. In this video, we will break down the 10 most powerful principles from the book, explained in simple, practical ways you can start using today. Let's dive in. Point number one: reality is your best teacher. Dalio believes that reality operates like a machine, it follows patterns and cause effects relationships. Most people resist reality. They deny mistakes, avoid feedback, and blame others. But successful people do the opposite. They study reality. Think of life like a game. If you ignore the rules, you lose. But if you understand how the game works, you can play better. Let's say example, if your business fails, instead of saying I was unlucky, ask what actually caused this. Was it poor marketing, bad timing, weak strategy? When you face reality honestly, even when it hurts, you start learning faster than everyone else. And once you accept reality, the next step is to rethink how you deal with mistakes. Point number two: embrace mistakes. They are your greatest asset. Most people fear failure. Galileo sees failure as feedback. He says pain plus reflection is equal to progress. Every mistake contains a lesson, but only if you reflect on it. Let's say you fail an exam. You have two choices: feel bad and move on, or analyze why did I fail. Maybe you did not study enough. Maybe your method was wrong. That reflection is what turns failure into improvement. Dalio even created a system at his company where mistakes were openly discussed, not punished. Because the goal was not to avoid mistakes, it was to learn from them faster than others. Let's say, but truly learn from mistakes, you need something most people avoid. Point number three: be radically honest and transparent. Dalio built a culture of radical truth and radical transparency. That means saying what you truly think, even if it's uncomfortable. Why? Because honesty reveals reality. Imagine working in a team where no one speaks the truth. Problems stay hidden, mistakes repeat. But when people are honest and even brutally honest, you fix issues quickly. Let's say example, if your friend is making a bad decision, telling them the truth might feel harsh, but it helps them grow. Dalio believes that truth, even when painful, is always more valuable than comfort. But honestly, alone is not enough. You also need to know how to think properly. Next point number four: learn to think independently. Most people follow the crowd. Dalio warns against this. Just because many people believe something does not mean it's true. Successful people think for themselves. They question assumptions. Let's say example, during financial bubbles, everyone thinks prices will keep rising, but independent thinkers ask, is this sustainable? That's how Dalio predicted major economic shifts. You don't need to be an expert, you just need to ask better questions. Instead of what do others think, ask what makes sense based on evidence. Let's say, and once you start thinking independently, you need a system to guide your decisions. Next point number five: build your own principles. Dalio did not just learn lessons, he wrote them down and turned them into rules. This become his principles. Let's say example, if I make a mistake, I will document it and learn from it. Over time, these principles became a decision making system. Think of it like creating your personal operating system. Instead of guessing what to do each time, you follow tested rules. You can start small. I will wake up at the same time daily. I will review my goals weekly. I will learn from every failure. These simple principles compound into powerful results. Let's say, but even wi- the best principles fail if you don't understand your own limitations. Next point number six: know your weakness. Dalio emphasizes the importance of understanding your strengths and weaknesses. Most people overestimate themselves. That leads to bad decisions. Let's say you are bad at managing money, but you ignore it. Eventually, you face financial problems. But if you admit it, you can fix it. You can learn or seek help. Dalio suggests getting feedback from others because they often see what you don't. Think of yourself like a machine with strengths and flaws. The better you understand it, the better you can operate it. Such as, and once you know your weaknesses, the next step is making better decisions. Next point number 7, use a decision making system. Dalio believes decisions should be systematic, not emotional. He developed frameworks for making decisions based on logic and data. Let's say example, before making a big decision, ask what are the possible outcomes? What are the risks? What does past experience tell me? Instead of reacting emotionally, you analyze. This reduces mistakes and improves consistency. Think of it like using a checklist before flying a plane. You don't rely on feelings, you follow your system. Such as, but even with good decisions, success requires one more critical skill. Next point number 8, surround yourself with the right people. Dalio says you don't have to know everything, you just need access to people who do. No one succeeds alone. The key is to find people who are honest, skilled, open to feedback. At Bridgewater, decisions were not made by hierarchy but by the best ideas. If someone had better reasoning, their idea won, no matter their position. This creates a culture of learning and growth. So ask yourself, are the people around you helping you grow or holding you back? Now let's take it deeper because all of this connects to a bigger idea. Next point number 9, life operates in cycles. Dalio explains that everything in life, economics, careers, relationships, moves in cycles. There are ups and downs. Most people panic during downturns, but successful people accept them. Let's say, example, in business, growth phase, peak, decline, recovery. If you understand the cycle, you don't panic, you prepare. Dalio used this understanding to navigate financial crisis. Instead of reacting emotionally, he stayed calm because he know this is part of the cycle. And finally, all these principles lead to one ultimate goal. Point number 10, strive for meaningful work and meaningful relationships. At the end of the day, success is not just money or achievements. Realio says the most fulfilling life comes from doing meaningful work, building meaningful relationships, work that challenges you, people who support and grow with you. Without this, success feels empty. Imagine achieving everything but having no one to share it with. That's why Dalio prioritizes both performance and relationships equally. Finally, so what's the big takeaway from principles? Life is not random, it's a system. And if you understand the system, you can improve your outcomes. Let's recap quickly. Accept reality, learn from mistakes, be honest, think independently, build your principles, know your weaknesses, use systems to decide, surround yourself with great people, understand cycles, focus on meaningful work and relationship. When you combine all this, you don't just react to life, you design it. You become the architect of your own success. If you found this video valuable, make sure to hit the like button. It really helps the channel grow. Subscribe for more powerful book summaries that can transform your thinking. And tell me in the comments which principle resonated with you the most. I did love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep building your own principles. Thank you.